Today I finally received my Black Bolt and White Flare binders from Vault X. Out the gate, shameless plug, if you use code Yuzu, you can save 10%. Yeah, as you can see, this is obviously the White Flare one, and then this will be the Black Bolt one. But for today, we're just going to stick with one that's going to be the White Flare. So yeah, here we go. Obviously, I've been waiting for this for a while, and at this point, my Mega Evolution one should be coming in soon. As you can see here, SV 10.5. This is, as far as I know, the first specialty set one that Vault X has done as well. Like 151 they didn't do Paldean Fates, Shrouded Fable, Prismatic Evolutions. They skipped over all of those. Is this supposed to say, hold on, did they not do first edition binders, black and white? I don't know. I have to look into that, because if they did, I 100% got it. So this, yeah, I don't know why this doesn't have it, unless they just never did it. Honestly, it's been so long, I don't even remember. I know it was like open pre-order, so maybe they didn't. But anyway, even though I hate the white because it's just, I have PTSD, and to me, this is going to get dirty. But like the contrast between the black and the white is just, it's beautiful. But anyway, I have all of my cards here, as you can kind of see. It's not the best, but it is what it is. And another thing, between the Pokeballs, the Master Balls, and the 100 and whatever illustration rares, I've come to realize after I organized this to put these in there, yeah, this is going to be one empty binder. But nonetheless, here it is, starting off with the Sewaddle. I don't know why I said it like that. And as always, I'm going to be using Pokemon.gg to organize this binder, because that way I don't have to think about what goes where or count, especially again with the Pokeballs and the Master Balls. I track everything, so all I have to do is reference the page, which I'll show you in a second. We have the Swadloon and the reverse Swadloon, and then the Leavanny and the reverse Leavanny. And now this glare is absolutely abysmal. Maybe I should like prop this up halfway. We'll use the two PSA 10 Haunters to kind of anti-glare this out. Hold on, wait, I think I need to pad it out with the 20th anniversary 3DS. That's a little bit better, maybe? I don't know. Either way, as you can see, like right here, the Pokemon GG binder view matches the physical page. So that tells me I can go to the next page. And one thing that, obviously, I don't have the Pokeball or Master Ball for any of these, but the one thing that sucks is that it would be nice if they all lined up like this, like the regular reverse Pokeball, Master Ball for everything forever. But you're going to have the EXs here and there that is going to throw everything off, in which I could just do it not in order, but that would honestly drive me more crazy than having it thrown off. So we're not going to do that. We got the Cottony, reverse Cottony, and then the first Pokeball of the binder. But again, like I was saying, just like that, the Whimsicott's going to throw everything off, because next up we have the Deerling and the reverse Deerling. And if we had it, the Pokeball, Master Ball, and then the Sawsbuck is going to go right here. So until we get another EX, this is kind of going to be, you know, a little scuffed. We got the Shelmet and the reverse, as well as the Pokeball, the Selgor, the reverse regular and reverse Virizion, the regular and reverse Tepig. And another thing is, now that I have the binder, I'm more inclined to like pick up either reverse holos or Pokeballs or Master Balls as I find them, because beforehand I was kind of like hesitant, because I didn't just want to put them all in the box, because that's just annoying to me. So with that being said, now we might be able to pad this out a little bit better, because I don't know realistically the next time I'm going to rip Black Bolt and White Flare. We have the regular and reverse Panseer and the Pokeball. And I think so far, I think everything out of here I pulled. Not that I've opened a million packs, but the few Pokeballs that we do have, I think we have like 1 or 2 Master Balls. That's essentially my hit rate for this set. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pick those up as singles, because no way in hell am I trying to pull this whole Master set. I do want to finish this Master set, and both Victinis pisses me off. But again, I can buy the singles, so yeah, that won't be too crazy. We have a Reshiram EX, but it's still gonna throw everything off, because we kind of need 2 more at this point. Duat, reverse Duat, and then the Pokeball, Samurott, Basculin, reverse Pokeball. I don't think I have like a full set of cards either. Or like, I don't think I have a card that has a regular reverse Pokeball and Master Ball. That's kind of crazy that these 2 pages ended up being the exact same layout. Not that that has anything to do with anything. And then with this Jellicent, this kind of like evens out everything. So starting off with the fighting types, the Roggenrola, like these would all technically be regular reverse Pokeball, Master Ball again, until another EX just completely ruins it. I think there's an EX in what, every type? Wow, we have the Pokeball and Master Ball Liepard, but not the reverse. And we had a good run, but the Hydreigon EX has to throw it off. We did go, what, 2 types of full pages? I don't know why I said it like that, but you know, it is what it is. It's my dumb fault for just having to follow the order instead of just making it aesthetically pleasing. But again, if I don't do that, I'll just end up absolutely losing my mind. So it is what it is. Realistically, I'm not going to show these binders off to anyone anyway. Like what you see here is kind of the extent of me showing them off. And even then, it's the internet and nobody cares and none of it matters. Moving on to the trainers, we do have some full sets because trainers don't have Master Ball variations. I just have Pokeball. So like this Plume Fossil, for example, we have all 3. which I don't know why they do that. Not that I complain, because that would just be way too many cards, but I'm not sure why they like draw the line at item master balls, aside from just being really like not sought after, like nobody cares. And then we have the wrench, and then the ignition energy. And now, aside from the reverse and the Pokeball, this is where the secret rares start, the illustration rares. We do have a handful. We definitely have more in White Flare than Black Bolt, but I am contemplating grading a bunch of them. So the binder is going to be a little more empty. So like starting off, we do have the Shelmet, which goes up here. And then we do have the Tepig. Again, yeah, we do have the Tepig, but again, I'm going to send this into grading. Scraggy, Archon, Vanillux, Yamask, Oshawott. Some of these probably aren't the best grading choice. The Tepig and Oshawott obviously are like the bigger ones. We have the Tepig, we have the Oshawott, the Yamask is off to grading, the Archon, the Scraggy, the Trubbish. We do have the Whimsicott, the Jellicent, and then the Harlequin Full Arts. And then this next page would technically be the last page. So with that being said, hold on. This would be the Monochrome Reshiram, which I don't know why they have the Red Victini first. Like, to me, it would make sense to have the Reshiram and then end on the Red Victini, since that's, I don't know, to me that just makes more sense. But either way, it is what it is. So that's the last one. So we're just going to add one of these sleeves and then both sides of the dividers, because why not? Actually, we'll do it this way, just to kind of have them, and also to kind of like mark in the page where everything should end. And then I guess we'll throw in the promos, just, I don't know, just to put them somewhere. And since we're here, we'll put the hollow energies. I don't know if I pulled all of them. And then boom, there it is, the most depressing binder that I own. Again, we do have a handful missing because I plan on grading them. But now that I kind of have this laid out, this kind of gives me a better understanding of, well, not really understanding, because Pokemon GG does that for me, but kind of gives me more incentive to pick up the cards that I'm missing, because I have a place to put them now. Which honestly, to me, this is kind of what it's all about. Like, I like trying to finish master sets, at least. Realistically, I only have one done. You could argue Obsidian Flames, that's just me being difficult. 1.5 done, and this one has a long way to go. Again, you kind of can't see it. Vault X is what I use for all of my binders. Not because I have an affiliate code, but that's why I have an affiliate code, because I was using them before, and then it just worked out that way. So point being, use code Yuzu. Well, I probably have to move this because it's white text on a white background. Use code Yuzu to save 10% off your Vault X orders, and also use code Yuzu to get a free month of your pro membership on Pokemon.gg, which again is what I use to track cards, look up cards, check prices. Obviously for this, do the binder view. The binder view is a pro feature, which again, that's why you use code Yuzu. You get a free month, you try it out, you realize it's the best thing ever made, you get hooked, then you pay forever. Easy peasy.